The Kia Carens is one of the smaller 7-seater MPVs, aimed at people who occasionally need a third row. With all the seats folded, there's 1,650 litres of load space, 492 litres with the middle row up, and 103 litres with all the seats in place. There's some underfloor storage too, which is large enough to hold the load cover, plus you get a nice little torch as well. With all the seats in place, room is pretty tight. There's no space for a child stroller, just a small suitcase, or soft bags, take your pick. Thankfully, the seat folding mechanism is much easier to use than in the Citroën Grand C4 Picasso, and almost as good as that in the Volkswagen Touran. With the rear seat stowed, you can carry 2 large and 2 medium suitcases, but the fit is tighter than in the Citroën or the Volkswagen. However, there's enough space for a stroller with a few bags, while the smooth load floor means loading a bike is a bit easier than in the Citroën, where the pedals snag on the floor. With all the seats folded, you can still fit a lot of stuff in the Carens. However, to really maximise the use of the space, you need to load some of the items through the rear doors as the roof slopes to the rear. The Carens is better than many normal cars for carrying passengers. There's enough head and leg room for taller adults in the middle row, plus the body is wide enough to mean that 3 abreast can travel in relative comfort. A flat floor means there's easily enough foot room too. The only thing is that the seats seem quite low, so the view out isn't quite as good as in rival MPVs. And with people in every row, it feels quite cramped in the 2 rearmost rows, even when you slide the middle row forward. Plus, rearmost headroom is very tight, so it's best left for kids. Locating the Isofix anchor points for a child seat base is easy though, and wide doors and a spacious cabin make it very simple to install the seat itself. In-car storage is adequate, but not particularly special for an MPV. There's space for most people's bits and pieces, but a Volkswagen Touran is better thought out. And this sums up the Kia Carens. It's a fairly decent mid-size MPV, but it competes more on its reasonable price than necessarily being more practical than others.
If you click over there, you can watch our 360-degree and infotainment videos for the Kia Carens, plus its in-depth video review. If you enjoyed this video, please like it, share it and subscribe to our channel. Now, did you know that Kia is the sole manufacturer of military vehicles to the South Korean Army?